Jim and Rebecca married and moved to the big city. But after having 4 kids, we decided that wasn't for us. So we traded in our house for a 36-foot RV and a piece of raw land. Now we're taming this mess and creating a homestead. Two weeks ago, we had our new container dropped off. But because of the layout of our driveway, he couldn't drop it exactly where we wanted it. So last weekend, we attempted to maneuver it into place, using just a few logs and some tools. Daddy, what are we doing today?
Here's what we're gonna do. So we need to get this end of the container this way and make it swing 45 degrees, no, 90 degrees. 90 degrees, so it's this way. So we're gonna use a come along and hook it to that tree and see if we can pull this end and have logs underneath it that will roll on the logs. So that way we can move it into place. We're gonna try that first.
All right.
If that doesn't work, then I don't know what we're gonna do.
Get a truck.
Truck and a tractor. But I don't know. I don't know if the tractor will do it either.
We got blocks already for the under basement. Our men are going to get some pine logs. First, we had to jack up one end to get the logs underneath.
All right, Ray. You go up on the porch, please. Going up? Yep.
Okay. You're looking. We could go, the grocery store has those purple ice cream cakes.
He's saying, I don't know if I want to go up.
Do you want a waffle, a crispy waffle cone, or crispy waffle cookies around the outside to dip it in? Kind of like a cone.
Get it, Grandpa.
It's a waffle hole.
You need to help?
It's got bolts in it. Like the ice cream sundae and the pig.
Once they got it jacked up, then they had to put the pieces of logs underneath the front of the container so it could roll.
Okay.
They lowered the container onto the logs, and then came the fun part, trying to get this behemoth to move. The chains for the come-along did not quite reach the tree, so we decided to go with plan B first, trying to push it with the tractor. That worked surprisingly well. We were shocked. So we just kept moving the logs as they rolled out around to the other side and pushed it into place. And then we got stuck. It wasn't working anymore, so we had to investigate to see what was holding us up.
Yeah, let's just jack it up again and get it back under there. Yeah? Yeah. I mean, it's working, but the logs have to be in there. I can't just push them on there. As long as the logs are under, it's going to work.
Yeah, I agree. What you do is put one under here.
Yeah, I think so.
Because if that one pops out, this thing's going to go.
Yeah, right at the edge.
I agree with you there.
So we rearranged the logs, and I raked away some of the accumulated dirt on the anchor end, just in case.
All right, I'm no expert, but I know that if you tie something directly to the bottom of a tree, you're gonna ring your tree and it's gonna kill your tree. So we wanna put this as a protector around it.
Now that the container was close enough to the tree, Jim decided to use his new tool to try to help the tractor a little bit.
Nope.
Not gonna work? The persuader. But that method was short-lived. We quickly went back to the tractor, which was working for us. We maneuvered it into its final position, and then it was on to leveling the corners. Right.
I think that's good right there.
Good?
Alright, put it down, see what happens. Alright. I'd really like to support the whole thing, but...
Support the whole thing? What do you mean?
Alright, let's see.
It's short. It's going to be short on one end. Because it's 6 by 7 inches and the board is less than 6. So I made it 7 inches.
The four corners each have an 8 by 6 solid concrete block, a piece of wood, and some scrap tar paper for a vapor barrier. That'll work for now, but we are concerned with settling as we move in extra weight. So we may try a different method of support in the coming weeks.
Now we're going to drop her.
Block is cracked. Yep.
The concrete block cracked on this one just as they were setting it down, so they had to jack it back up and move the block over so it wasn't sitting on the crack. We are definitely going to have to shore this up a little better.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. I love you. Say yep.
Wep.
No, not wep. Yep.
Wep.
No, not wep.
Wep.
Say yeah. Can you say yeah? Yep.
Wep.
Not wep. She says yeah, but she'll say wep. Look at that sinking, man. I don't know why I have this sinking feeling. It's like I can't get it because it's pushing down. So our jack is jacking and trying to shift the whole container. So we're gonna try to put the tractor on one side so it'll bump against the tractor, because the ground over here is really soft, which is not great for putting footers down. So we may have to reevaluate, but we'll see.
Gonna drive?
She wants to drive. She said drive.
You can go ahead, get on. You can go ahead. You need help?
Yep. It's our new word. All right, so what do you think, Grandpa?
Well, I think we're trying to put this very heavy container on a mucky soil base.
Yep, I agree.
And we need wide footers, and we don't have wide footers. So we'll just have to do the best we can. This is temporary, right? I mean, it's kind of temporary. This isn't your final.
Yeah.
This isn't your final house. So we're trying to just get by with $3.98 worth of materials. So let's go check the level, see what it looks like.
All right, so it's up. You jacked it?
It's jacked.
All right.
A couple times.
Kind of like me and you. We're jacked.
We're jacked. Still good left to right.
All right.
And it looks like we need like. It looks like it's almost good front to back too.
It's almost good what?
Front to back. Look at the top of that level.
Oh, yeah.
Almost right in there.
Do you want me to? Want to switch? She's clean.
Sure.
They got the back end level and then even leveled out some of the driveway. Then the real fun started. our good friends the Haneys gave us their trampoline, and we got to set it up. We weren't quite able to figure out the netting poles before the sun went down, but the kids didn't care. They are loving their new toy. We've been so blessed in this season of giving. Thank you, Stephen and Amy, for thinking of us. And thank you, Tommy and Rhoda, for my new favorite mug. Thanks also goes out to some of Jim's customers, Nelson and Karen, for the generous tips and gifts. You know, you're each a blessing to our little family, and we appreciate your support so much. Welcome to the mess.
Where God takes our mess
And makes it his best.
Yes. Rolling on the river.